And let's say you sin past an important date, for example, like the trade deadline. Don't worry, administrators can reset that. You will always have full control.
Now that you know how to set up My NBA Errors, can you rise to the challenges, defeat your friends, and build the ultimate dynasty?
Well, I know Team 2K23 is about to try it, so we'll be having a draft real soon. Make sure to check back for that.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. Can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the four. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Outside, Green. Thompson against Edwards. Outside Curry, 4 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Dimes. He's covered by Curry. Nice shot by Dimes.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And the Warriors with possession. 6-point game. Pass to Russell. Shoots. He can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Dimes. From deep. Sinks it from distance. He's got 9.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And Grant, so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
And the Warriors miss again.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
And he's going for the oop here. And it's powered home by Towns.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Thompson. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Utah. On the wing, Curry. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Pass to Towns. Here's Dimes. Second chance effort. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Over Russell. And again, no good by Golden State.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Here's Dimes. With the second effort. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Wiggins. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Outside, Green. Tipped away. Here's Towns. Here's Dimes. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 15.
And I'm just... their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Wiggins outside. And the Warriors get it back. And it's Green missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Wiggins outside. Can they get it? Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Towns against Green. Pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Up and over Russell. No good. A bit long that time.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kevon Looney picks one up.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And, of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga, he's checked in for Looney. Iguodala comes in for Wiggins. Poole, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Jerome subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Dimes. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Poole outside. Pass to Iguodala. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Poole's shot is off.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
To the inside. Gobert. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. Fresh.
Here's Curry. Now quiet so far. Offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Dimes in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kuminga. 3-pointer. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Minnesota has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. There's the drive. Here's Dimes. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Thompson outside. Pass to Wiggins. The three is up. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Dimes. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
There's the three. And another three from Minnesota. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Minnesota? Curry against Russell. Another steal. Here's Dimes. The three-pointer off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, a little bit of bounce still, Clay. Okay, I see you. Get off the floor with a little ease, with a little dunk.
Here's Dimes. Misses the three. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. On the wing, Curry. Out to Thompson. 4-3. It's rebounded by Dimes. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Golden State.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Wiggins outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. 5 to shoot. Now Kuminga from outside the arc. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Kuminga's got 6.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Here's Dimes. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now here's Looney. It's Wiggins on the wing. Pass to Curry. Here's Looney. And here's Thompson for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside for Russell. The 3 sinks the tray. He's got 6.
A volume 3-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
The 3 ball. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Oh, and trailing by double digits. To continue to battle, he's answering in the affirmative.
That free throw. And it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved. Shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Dimes. whistle blows, and it's going to be over the back here.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive, hotshot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. The Warriors also with a sub. Jerome's checked in for Curry. Here's Dimes. Yep, that one goes. 27 points for him.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Knocked loose. Edwards with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Dimes. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Here's Poole. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Lets the three fly. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That'll be a second foul of the game. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels is checked in for Edwards. And it's Noel in for Russell. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. And it's good. 2 points. Poole's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Dimes. Hits a three-pointer.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The Warriors have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Wiggins outside. Here's Dimes. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. McDaniels goes back up, and the layup is good.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Jerome. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Wiggins. And it's off from three-point range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. It was good to see Andrew Wiggins make his first All-Star team in 2022. For a player with such a great career, it was long overdue.
Back to Jerome. The kick out to Poole from deep. Reed with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Count it. He's got 34. Well, Wiggins didn't just get an All-Star selection in 2022. Richard, he was picked as a starter.
And that's saying something for a man who isn't always the focal point of his team's offense. Wiggins doesn't need to be the main guy. He wants to be the glue that holds the team together.
That's tipped. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's the Warriors now. Here's Dimes. He's got 34. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Dimes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Prince is checked in for Anderson. No good on the second free throw.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history. No longer tied with the Bulls.
And so it's Minnesota firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. A very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more even. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And Minnesota calls time here. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Russell. Here's Dimes. Takes a 3. Offensive board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Now Curry. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Right side Green. And he converts the layup. Green's got 6.
This is how skilled Draymond is at handling the rock, and he's able to create for himself.
Curry with a steal. In transition, here come the Warriors. No good from outside.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Dimes. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Wiggins passes to Looney. Outside Curry. Let's go with a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Dimes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Pass to Wiggins. The Warriors are back to contending for champion. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They're so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Pass to Jerome. Right side Green. Shot from 12. He got a piece of it. Here's Dimes. Give him 35.
Well, they're going to win, so he should just relax.
The Timberwolves making a switch. So we see taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everybody.
There's 4 pink diamonds available. Willis Reed from Co-op or a 10-game win streak, Tony Kukoc from Domination or Unlimited, Baron Davis from Triple Threat, and from Clutch Time, it's the truth, Paul Pierce.
Plus, 40 new cards have been added to the pack market. There's Chauncey Billups, Jamal Wilkes, George McGinnis, and more.
Complete all these collections and you'll earn 2 pink diamond players. Gail Goodrich.
Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Week. Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Dimes in at the 3 slot. And Minnesota has possession following the miss by Porzingis.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
On the wing, Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
And guys, you have to be impressed watching Davis play. Such a tenacious and confident young man. And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Here's Washington now. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to buildOldhead.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Wes Unseld Jr. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two guys. We'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
And let's see how good they can be in transition to get out and try to find some easy ones.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Beal. He had 25 points last game. Outside, Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Davis finds Porzingis. Here's Beal. The Wizards with another miss.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Dimes, guarded by Kuzma. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Here's Dimes. He had 35 points last game out. And here's Kuzma. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Beal. Davis, the pass to Barton. Back to Davis. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Beal gets a wide open look. The Wizards with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Dimes. He can't get that one, and it's Washington the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, right? Like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
The long arms, the positioning, Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. This is their first chance this season playing the Timberwolves.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Kuzma outside. Pass to Beal. Davis surveying the floor. The kick out to Barton. Shot clock at 5. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Wizards trail by 5. To stop the drought, it's tipped. Pass to Dimes. Fires from deep. Kuzma pulls it in. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple of seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Shoots the 3. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Now Beal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Porzingis against Gobert. No good on the shot. Nice D from Dimes. Timberwolves leading by 6. Launches a 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
The open shot by Beal, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And you have to be able to see the floor. You have to anticipate at this level. Davis doing both on that possession.
Here's Dimes. He's got 6. There's the triple. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Dimes got 9.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Beal up top. Edwards defending. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And a new group. Wizards trail by 16. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. Davis is out there with Kendrick Nunn. And it's Avdija in at the 3. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Will Barton, he's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. Minnesota also with the sub. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Naz Reid. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Outside, Davis. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Dimes, the pass to Edwards. Here's Dimes. He's got 12. Slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Barton. Trailing by 19. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Dimes. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in. Dimes got 14 points for the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And the wide open shot from Avdia. No good, unable to end this run.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
There's the pass to Barton. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Russell dishes to Gobert. Barton against Edwards. Five on the clock. From deep. Washington with the rebound. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the left side wing. Fires for 3. Dimes pulls it in. Dimes got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porzingis with the steal. To the inside. Outside for Davis. Barton outside. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves.
Timeout.
That's just poor communication between. Passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
And clearly, Wes Unseld Jr. wants to talk it over.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played, and Barton throws it down.
Oh, yeah, sure, Will Barton, you could have laid that one in, but why? People pay tickets to see that kind of stuff.
Passes it to Dimes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. Brent, what'd you think of that?
Well, there's some guys who play out, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage with how much advantage offensive players already have. it was getting a little bit out of control.
Avdia gets the bucket.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Dimes. They could use a bucket. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dimes got 8 here in the quarter.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now, here's Avdia. He averages about 5 points a game. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Bradley is checked in for Wilbert. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Prince is checked in for Gobert. On defense, Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, and in that one, they were aggressive, but also efficient. The exact balance you're looking to achieve.
Well, easy to be efficient on nights like that when everybody has things going. Let's see if they're still in a rhythm tonight.
Now, here's Kuzma. After the miss from Dimes. Tipped away and stolen by Russell. Here's Dimes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Kispert subbed in for Avdia. Now Russell, following the Porzingis miss from deep. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in.